That's it? That's all he's got to say? Yo, you got a shoeless queen out there that's trying to get your attention, Logan. Wait, he's following Ellen upstairs. Oh! Your Majesty, you waited too long! What? Are you serious? Wait, hold on. Did Ellen go in there? So Ellen went up the stairs first. I don't see her. Did he come up and go into that room with her? Or is that an exit to the building? What? I'm shocked. I thought he would do anything for those toes. Oh my god, Shrek, you are huge. Come back to that. Counselor Ludo. I expect a more thoroughly detailed report on your activities within the week, Commander Wayfinder. How are you holding up, Counselor? Alive, exhausted, ready for the following forums to commence and finish promptly, though they never do. I'm just keen on returning my attention to Radasum and the Arcane Council. I don't like leaving either unwatched. Thank you for the subs, guys. Really appreciate that.
They giving you a hard time?
Always. Conflicting personalities, conflicting goals. Sighs deeply. Nothing that I haven't endured before, but ever since the Alliance sprang forth, there's been a certain urgency in the air. Everyone is operating on their own interests. As a society obsessed with procedure, we're not prone to skipping a step. Or 4. I feel like everyone's mother, making sure they're not hiding their greens in their pockets. Was Ludo always this big? I shrunk. Dagda. Good to see you, Wayfinder. I wish I could say I was surprised by this victory, but you and I both know there's nothing that will keep you down. It was touch and go there a few times, but we had help.
I heard you had an enlightening experience in Bavanissos, Wayfinder. How are you?
Always the wiser, Dagda. I'm okay. Seeing Mabon was jolting, if that was even Mabon.
Who can say? The mists are incomprehensible. It could have been his true spirit, or it could have been a whisper of who he was. But nonetheless, he was with you in one form or another. I just wish I was there to experience it myself. As does Lear. What I'd do just to see him. We're still processing it all. We miss our friend. Lear. He may wear a bold face, but he still mourns. But this is a party. Grab a stein, raise it in the air. For those we lost.
Okay. Mia, Malice, Krisha, and Ephraim. Krisha. Commander, from champion of an Elder Dragon to destroyer of Titans, is there anything on Tyria you won't take down? Should I even ask? I guess I'm just blessed that way. Ha! Or cursed. Regardless, you've proven yourself a staunch ally, and all of Tyria owes you a monumental debt. You ever need me, you know where to find me. Grateful, Krisha. I'll see you around. Ephraim. Commander, or do you go by Wayfinder now? Well, whichever it is, I'm glad to see you again, and I'm unsurprised to see you at the center of events. How are things with the legions? Stable, for now. Dominion forces have dwindled, and we have a chance at real unity. Now we just need someone to lead us, someone all the legions can rally behind. Yeah, I'll take the job. Best of luck with that, Imperator. Mia. Maya? Evening, Commander. You appear to be in fine form as always. What's the word with Iron Legion, Imperator? Finally starting to feel normal again. Smoter had his claws in every facet of the Iron Legion, so it hasn't been easy stepping into those boots. Something tells me that we'll have more good news to come. I look forward to hearing more about it. Wayfinder, you haven't missed me on the front lines, have you? I was torn about leaving before finishing the fight with those beasts, but you seem to have things well in hand. You were a force against the Titans, Malice. Felt good to chip a few stones off those beasties, even if they weren't fully like the titans that my people once worshipped. Still, there's no shortage of things to deal with back home. I'll let you get back to it then. Can I go tell the queen that Logan just ran off with Ellen Keel? I guess not. Has Muck any insight why some of the characters don't have voices in the recent story steps? Voice actor strike. Same for the last year. Is Garin? Is Garin? You alright?
Ah, Wayfinder, I was just about to leave.
Not the party type?
No, that much should be apparent by now. I am not immutable, but, well, history takes its toll. Habits born of lifetimes. Still, I can appreciate this moment for what it is, however fleeting.
Okay. Keith, what's up? I knew leaving the bear kid in your capable hands was a good thing. I'm sure wherever Aurene is, she'd be proud of your achievements. I know I am. What's next for you, Keith? Much the same, I'm afraid. Mother's slow recovery continues to vex even our best minds. It makes me wonder whether there's something deeper at the root of her illness. I hope brighter days are ahead for her. Oh yeah, the Pale Tree. If only we knew a dragon aspect of healing. Man. Guess we shouldn't wish for what we can't have. Okay. Let's see. It looks like there's someone I didn't talk to. Go up the last guest is all the way at the top of the stairs. Yeah, I'm looking for someone. I guess that's up the stairs. Is it a topless and very tired Logan? That would be funny. What were you doing? Nothing? Livia.
Oh, Commander, I was just thinking, it's lovely out here, isn't it? Ah, sorry, I'm not really in the mood for pleasantries. We'll talk again when everything settles down.
What were you doing? Negotiating? Alright, is that all of them? The Master Mingler. Speak with all 32 partygoers during the Tyrian Alliance's celebration. If ArenaNet ever does GW3, Muck needs to voice all characters. I accept. Woodland coat and leather shoulders. Okay. Story complete. Salvation's cost. Complete the story chapter, Salvation's cost. Okay. Okay. Alright! So... what is the meta? I need to do the meta. Once again, the story just abruptly goes from we're here, and then we assume you did the meta here, and now we're here. It just assumes that, it just at a step, and it just doesn't tell you. So, when they're like, oh yeah, we beat a 4th Titan, I'm like, no we didn't. Who was the 4th Titan? And the chat's like, that's the meta. And I'm like, what? So, I need to do the meta to get the rest of the story. Even Muck is seeing the Pale Tree plot holes. If Muck starts criticizing the story correctly, I can retire. Dude, okay, so the joke about the dragon with healing. During the time we had access to Aurene at full power, the Pale Tree needed healing. Zoja needed healing. She was, and Logan. Zoja and Logan were basically, like, comatose and injured after being in the pods in Heart of Thorns. Never asked Aurene to take care of that. So yeah, I got beef with that. Do we know how often this meta happens? What about Timey? Oh yeah, Timey is dying of like super Muscular dystrophy or something like that.
Let's see.
Muck, you got the Orax achievement. What Orax achievement?
The living.
Meta is every 16 hours. No.
City.
Meta happens every 2 hours.
That
How long until the next one, though?
I am on those high.
Who said she was the Dragon of Healing, though? It's mentioned multiple times. In the Dragon Response missions, Ryland actually picks on Kaith about it. He's like, oh, because you have the Dragon of Healing, you wait until people get injured, then you swoop in to rescue them, and you call yourself a hero. And she's like, what the fuck? You know? So, it's mentioned many times that she is basically, like, the healing one. Next meta is in 16 days. I've done the meta twice so far, and twice I think I haven't gotten credit for it in Wizard's Vault. The vault is bugged. Did I miss an issue with the new home nodes? I bought them zoned out and then they aren't there. I don't know about that issue. I haven't heard about that. Heading out. See you next time. See you, Aurorium. Wiki has it at XX20. So, 40 minutes? How does one do the new meta? I don't know yet. I don't think they say the word healing. I feel like they did. I feel like, which one is it? God, which DRM is it you do? Hold on. GW2 Dragon Response Missions. I'm wondering if the dialogue is in the wiki. Is it Brisbane? I think it's Brisbane. Sounds, Elite Forces join. Is the dialogue in here? Give me a sec, give me a sec. Let's see, I don't know if this was... Okay, here we go. Alright, so this is from a Dragon Response mission. Ryland, those crystals make you a real asset. Kaith, you sound surprised. Ryland, I'd heard the crystal bloom aren't big on frontline fighting. Kaith, support can take many forms. Like Aureen, we focus on healing and restoration. The world needs stability, order. Ryland, who defines order? Who controls it? Kaith, it's not about control, it's about the responsibility we all have to one another. Ryland, you're telling me Aureen's got all that power and she won't even use it. Kaith, she supports us in ways she deems appropriate. Ryland, playing defense just preserves the status quo. You don't lose anything, and you also don't gain anything. Character. I don't see Jormag playing the offense against Primordius. Seems to me your Elder Dragon's more about hiding and whispering. Ryland, waiting for the right moment to strike isn't hiding. Every attack needs strategy. Character. How does this fit into your strategy? You've already betrayed one ally. Ryland, Bangar's a relic. He thinks the world's a much smaller place than it is. We know different. Okay, thank you for all your help. Ryland, the power Aureen gave you worked today, but you'll face worse when it's over. Ryland, Tyrion's gonna need more than healing when Primordus comes. Character, I wish Aureen were taking a more active role. She's hesitating and I'm not sure why. Kaith, she's experienced a lot in her short life, perhaps more than you or I ever will, certainly in ways we never will. But I trust she has reasons for the choices she makes. More than that, have faith in her, have faith, Commander. This is not the part I was looking for. Is there another Dragon Response mission where Ryland joins you? However, this is one of the lines that supports what I was talking about. Like Aureen, we, the Crystal Bloom, focus on healing and restoration. Let's see. Brisbane... Metrica? Did Metrica have Ryland in it? Timey... Oh no, that was Timey yelling at Bram. Gendarin is Javi and Marjorie. Fields of Ruin. You got me really curious now. Casimir and Krisha were in this one. Thunderhead Peaks. Someone said Caledon Forest. Caledon Forest. I don't see Ryland in here. No, Ryland's not in this one. Check Lake Doric. Okay. No, there's... I'm not seeing it. No, the line I'm thinking about is not here. But we did find a line extremely similar to it in the last one, so... He's not in Caldon, but he is in Snowden. Yo, thank you for the primes, guys. Appreciate that. 80% of 6 hours. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Here's the thing, as always. Consider game launches. The people writing in comment sections on Reddit posts are the ones not playing and enjoying the game. The ones who are playing and having fun will be writing comments for a while. That is true. That is an excellent way of thinking about it. Okay, so... the meta is not going to be active for a bit. Maybe like a half hour or more. So I'm going to do a marker here for the YouTube playlist for the playthrough of the game, because I want to include the meta in that. So we're going to pause here, and once the meta is running and we catch the meta running, we will be back for that playlist.